What's the first thing that goes through your mind when you see those magical blue and red lights flashing behind you? 9 times out of 10, it's hopefully pull over. So today I'm going to talk to you about a patrolman stop from a patrolman standpoint, because that's what I am. And we're going to go over some things like, why did you get stopped? And what happens from the time you get stopped till we let you go. The first thing we need to talk about is, why did you get stopped? Were you speeding? Did you run a stop sign? Were you on your cell phone? Things like these. These are common things that I've encountered. The first one being, okay, so you ran a stop sign. You run a stop sign on base. There are a lot of stop signs. Most people will stop. There, you get one or two every now and then that just blow right through them. Nobody pays attention to them. The other thing is speeding. We have ways to catch you speeding. We have what's called a LiDAR machine. A LiDAR machine is a radar machine, but it's more direct and it targets a specific vehicle so that we can target your vehicle. That way we know exactly how fast you were going and no one else. So if you get pulled over for speeding, or even a stop sign, you get pulled over, there are some things that you do need to know about this. The first thing is, a lot of times I've been asked, how come it takes so long for us to get to the window to talk to you before you even get a ticket, or we let you go, or we even just talk to you in general. The thing that you need to know about that is, when we pull you over, what we are doing is we are calling our desk, and the first thing that we're doing is we're giving them what kind of vehicle it is. So the make, the model, the color, if there's any dings, dents, anything like that on the vehicle that would identify your vehicle from multiple other vehicles. We're giving them the license plate number. We're giving them the number of occupants, so how many people you have in your car. And on base, is being Albuquerque, a lot of people have the darker tint, so it's not always as easy to tell. But we will get all that information, and it can take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes for them to get back to us with any information, such as, you know, how many tickets you've had, what kind of tickets they were, how long ago they were. So if you have multiple tickets for the same thing in, say, a 1 to 2 year time frame, you could possibly be getting another ticket just because you're not getting the point, and we're trying to figure out what the heck's going on with you. When we do finally get all this information back to us, it gives us a little bit of a better picture on how we're going to proceed with our traffic stop. So we will go up to your window, we'll look in your car before we even get to your window, and then we're just going to talk to you for a little bit. We're going to try to figure out what's going on. You know, did you see the stop sign? Did you just blatantly ignore the stop sign? And we're going to get your documents. We're going to go back to our car. And depending on how that initial meet went, when we talk to you, how that went, we'll determine in our heads if, okay, yeah, we're going to give him a ticket, or we're going to just let him go with a warning. 9 times out of 10, if you are nice to the patrolman, if you're talking nice to the patrolman, you're respectful, you give them the documents they ask for, and you're not sitting there getting angry, belligerent because, oh, you have to go to work, oh, this is a waste of your time, and things like that, you will not get a ticket. It's been my experience that the nicer you are to me, and the more respectful you are of the fact that I'm just doing my job, just like you're trying to get to your job, or you're trying to do your job, we have a job to do too, as well. And if you're breaking the law, it doesn't help your case for you to get angry with us for doing our job. Overall, if you don't have very many tickets, or your initial meeting with us goes well, you won't get a ticket at all. And we have 2 types of tickets that we use on base. One of them is a 1408, which is an Armed Forces traffic ticket. And what it is this is reserved for military members and civilians driving government vehicles. Then we have the 1805, which is for civilians in their own personal vehicles. So this is for dependents and spouses as well. And there's a monetary value attached to that. So you don't want to get any of those tickets. Moral of the story is, if you don't piss off the cop that pulls you over, you probably will just get away with a slap on the wrist and don't do it again. Have a good day.